right. Good morning, everyone out there. Welcome back to Webinar Wednesday. Another insightful session coming up this morning. And but before we start, please, let us know where you are. And through the conversation, if you've got any questions that you'd like myself or our guest speaker who I'll introduce in a few seconds to ask, please put them in the box. Good morning. And so, yeah, we come to an amazing topic and always an extremely in topic this morning, unlocking small business growth. You know, we're coming towards the final stages of 2022, and we see a very much a positive atmosphere out there. People are getting more excited. I think we're heading for an amazing 2023. I think we've all gained a lot of experience. We've been through a lot of challenges, but let's not talk about challenges this morning. Let's talk about some insights. So this morning, I'm going to welcome, first of all, Nastassha Dooks, who is the Vodacom Executive Head of SME and SOHO, experienced, insightful, and always willing to contribute to SME South Africa. So Nastassha, if you can join me on stage, and I know your video is off because you're mobile today, and with technology today, you can operate from anywhere, anytime. So Nastassha, thank you for joining, and to Vodacom Business, we're very grateful for, of course, putting this on for us this morning so we can help more of our SMEs out there improve the way they operate and get ahead in their business. Nastassha, welcome and thank you.
Good morning, Mike, and good morning to everybody that's joined. I firstly thank you for inviting me, and I look forward to a really exciting discussion today because I'm very excited about the topic we're going to be discussing.
Nastassha, you're absolutely welcome. You know, you're always the first to come to the party. You're always first to contribute and give insights on your experience. So great. And I know that we couldn't put you on screen this morning because you're extremely mobile, but you have taken your time out to have our discussion this morning. So Stefan from Pretoria, thank you for joining us. I know you're not the first time, Stefan. Always good to host you. And of course, we do know that, small business, it's the mainstay of our economy. It's the future of job creation. And we as a nation, and very much like Vodacom Business, have a passion for, of course, driving and fostering the growth and sustainability of the SME sector. This is the future of job creation. You know, right now, people ask me, the media ask me, Mike, what is the percentage of our working force that work in a small business? And it's quite nice to say almost 63% of our working population work in a small business. And by 2030, this will creep up to about 90%. And this is not just for South Africa, this is around the world. So we all have a big responsibility to go behind small business, help them grow. Why? It's because if we can help them grow, they will stay in business and they'll employ others. And that's the responsibility we have. And that's, of course, the vision at the NSBC. And I know it's very much like the vision at Vodacom Business and you personally, Nastassha. So, but yes, I've got a couple of questions that have come through, which I would like to put forward to you. And because I kind of talk fast and I do tend to interrupt people when they speak, it's one of my weaknesses. So Nastassha, if once you've completed your answer to the question, if you don't mind just saying back to you, Mike, so we can just keep that discussion and give it more clarity. So Nastassha, first of all, under the topic of how to find and keep customers, how should SMEs think about incorporating new technologies to grow their customer base?
Great question, Mike. And yes, find keeping customers centered around the digital marketing topic is probably one of my favorite kind of technologies that can enable SMEs. I always say that technology has allowed us to level the playing field, meaning that small businesses now have access to very similar channels, capabilities, tools as that of a larger corporate than what was available before. So if you think about the theme of finding and keeping customers, I know a lot of the listeners and that have joined in are probably thinking about how they can attract new customers. And if we think about traditional marketing channels that were available before, your radios, your billboards, your TV ads, etc., those were not exactly accessible to a small business. But when you start thinking about tools and solutions like Google Business Profiles, Google Ads, Facebook marketing, email marketing, these are all solutions that are available to a small and a larger corporate side by side. And one of the exciting things is that not everything always costs money. I think what I'm super passionate about is that just using a free solution like a Google Business Profile or a Facebook business profile, which are again available for free, already allows you to be your business to be discoverable to all the customers engaging on those platforms. So that's exactly why I'm super excited about the topic of finding and keeping customers and how it translates. Over to you, Mike.
Yeah, Nastassha, you're 100%. And like you suggested there, you know, the playing fields are level. You know, with small business out there, one of the biggest challenges of the past is unable to compete with larger businesses. And that's changed significantly in recent times because firstly, you know, if a small business has got a great online presence and they can use the same technology and they can be exposed to similar type of marketing, cost-effective marketing, any small business now can compete with any large business. And I think that gives the SME sector a great form of and a great enjoyment of that kind of excitement. So thank you for bringing that. Now, coming back to this, why should I as a business owner use digital marketing to promote and grow my business?
So as we mentioned, Mike, digital marketing it offers affordable solutions and it allows you to reach scale. But more importantly, the insights that come with digital marketing should not be ignored. So if, again, referencing traditional marketing, if you had to promote, put up a billboard or advertise in a newspaper, there would be certain assumptions that you would have to make about the reach, the type of customer that's actually engaging with your advert, whether they are even engaging with your advert in the back page of the newspaper. Now, what's different about digital marketing is that one allows you to be a lot more targeting your customers, because when you actually set up your campaigns on platforms, you set the demographic, the location, meaning that it already becomes a lot more targeted, and that's what allows you to become a lot more cost effective. Even while your campaign is running, or while you're even looking at visitors on your website, which is again another form of using analytics and digital marketing, you are able to see whether the type of people you are targeting are actually engaging with your content and in what way. And through those type of insights, you will then be able to make sure that you can improve your campaign, you can improve your targeting, and the less money you're spending to reach the right audience or target customer that you need to buy your product or solution, the more cost of it becomes. So the better and more proficient small businesses are at digital marketing, cost effective it will be for them to be able to reach and expand and find you. Over to you, Mike.
Nastassha, thank you for that. And you know, we're about to release the 2022 National Small Business Survey findings, and I've had a quick peek into that before our discussion this morning. And what's interesting coming up based on our discussion, the number one need, well, first of all, the number one challenge in South Africa right now and around the world is the inability to market my business. And the number one need that stands out at the top of the line is marketing opportunities, cost-effective marketing opportunities to build a successful business. And in all our survey results, the word marketing, sales comes up across all the findings. And that is it. You know, sales and marketing work quite well hand in hand. If you market your business effectively, and as you say, it doesn't have to be an enormous budget attached to it, but if you market effectively, there's amazing solutions now where you can market effectively that can allow you to generate more sales. Because if you have an abundance of sales, cash will flow, and if cash flows, you can fix anything. So to all our attendees out there, you know, and if you want to get Nastassha's details after this, if you want to really look at some amazing cost-effective marketing opportunities, they're available. And you know, they're flexible, they're available, and they're available to you. You can chop and change, you can add your budget, you can reduce, you can stop, and you're in full control of your entire marketing strategy, extremely cost effectively. And so from the challenges, we can overcome these challenges, stay in business, and build bigger businesses by effective marketing. So thank you for that, Nastassha. My next point now is, how can SMEs determine if they are making good technology decisions for their business. But before you answer that question, Nastassha, you know, there's a lot of feedback coming from the marketplace that what technology do I use for my business? What is a good technology decision? So again, if you can bring insight into that, how can SMEs determine if they are making good technology decisions for their business?
Thank you for that question, Mike. And I know this is one of the very tricky topics for small business owners. I know data sets that I look at often is small business owners or entrepreneurs are very excited about the future and the possibilities that come with technology, but are quite intimidated because of the broad selection. It could be out of they could feel out of their depth because this is not something that they do often. And also especially the absence of in-house IT teams or resources also makes this topic a little bit intimidating. But I think this is where research and peer-to-peer support will really play a very, very big role. If you get this, you know, of a similar operation, you can assess exactly what is working as you research certain solutions. What I love about certain technology stacks as well, or technology sets, is there's often free, you know, try to buy kind of capabilities, and that allows you to test quite in an inexpensive manner whether these solutions actually meet your goal. So if you as a small business owner have a particular goal, go out and research solutions you think could grow and that goal, and then see if there are any free solutions available or other people that have actually did it before. We internally have actually created a platform called VHub in Vodacom because we know that this is one of the challenges that small business owners face, and we know in the absence of having IT teams, this type of information is quite crucial. So if you are stuck and you do a little bit of research into solutions you can use to market, solutions you can use for your teams internally, that gives you a really good start. You can always check for our advisors as well if you need a little bit of further assistance or a little bit more information for free. Whether you're a Vodacom customer or not, our advisors are here to support you on your journey.
Great, Nastassha. Yeah, absolutely. Now, we've got a comment on our chat. Kefi Palani, he says that I have learned that LinkedIn is more effective than Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Nastassha, what is your take on that?
I think it's a great point that Kefi makes, although I always use the analogy of horses for courses, because it all depends on the type of customer you're targeting. Without understanding the nature of the business that Kefi is in, my assumption would be he may be into a space of more kind of a niche proposition or in a B2B kind of environment. And in those particular instances, environments like LinkedIn or platforms like LinkedIn actually make a lot more sense than those like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Because while there's a smaller audience, there's a more engaged audience on specific topics. That is who you're trying to target. It just makes sense to go after a smaller pool of more effective customers. So absolutely spot on. Also, Keith, to be very honest, LinkedIn has actually become a form of social media, right? So it's just a different way of people communicating about a different topic of interest. So it's a amazing point that you're making. And I just seen the comment, you're in the surveillance CCTV industry. So yes, perfectly spot on. We always encourage people to use the channels that work for them, because again, you can advertise, you can measure, and then you can say, what works better, this is giving me better conversion, this allows me to talk to my target audience better, so you can focus a lot more of your. So great observation there, Kefi.
Yeah, Kefi, absolutely. And I would imagine that your business is about B2B marketing. Hopefully, I'm correct in saying that. And of course, B2B marketing, of course, LinkedIn is a great platform. But as Nastassha said, horses for courses. So, but now here's something, Nastassha. What happens if a business owner makes the wrong technology decision?
Thanks for that, Mike. So I think it always feels very tricky And always feels a very big commitment when you're making technology decisions for your business, because you want to be able to make sure that you're spending on something that's going to be with you in the long run. And contracts aside, very often technology allows that agility. You can implement really quickly, and you can deprioritize or take elements out of your business just as quickly, because again, technology is designed to be very modular. So if you, and the point I made previously as well about trial kind of processes, if you feel like it's a big technology decision that you're making, contact the provider and see if they do have either a low cost or free version available, or a demo account that you can play around with before you actually start accessing the actual solution itself, because then that will make you a lot more comfortable, confident in your decision. But mistakes are here to be made. And again, technology enables that flexibility for you to be able to switch in, switch out quite inexpensively. So always just review the type of technology solutions before you implement it in your business, and the nature of the contracts and the agreements, so that you can give yourself the ability should you need it down the line. Over to you, Mike.
Nastassha, 100%. You know, that flexibility and what kind of contract suits your business. And but you're 100% right. If you make the wrong decision, you know, change direction and keep moving. So and of course, that wrong decision doesn't necessarily have to be an expensive decision. And I think that's the nature of technology today, is that it isn't like that anymore in most cases, of course. Now, Nastassha, how can implementing new technologies save me time when it takes time to train everyone on how to use it?
This is a great question, and I know this is when I chat to small business owners, it's one of the biggest dilemmas that people face. The one thing I do just want to give everybody on the call comfort with is it's things that it's the challenge large corporates face as well. Just it's a little bit more difficult because of our size and scale. So see the opportunity in the nimbleness of you being able to address a little bit better. But basically, you have to make the commitment up front, being able to train your team. Because if I use the analogy of a Ferrari, right? Ferrari is a super fast car, reality. But if you have the incorrect driver or the incorrect conditions for you driving a Ferrari, you're not going to achieve your actual goal itself of speed, getting to a place really, really quickly, and the agility you require. Similarly, within your business as well, if you're not going to make the investment in employees, given time, and ensuring that they are technology solutions and how it enables your business strategy, you're going to be sitting with a Ferrari without the right driver to be able to take you to your destination. So again, as you're engaging with technology providers, understand what type of training and solutions are available to ensure that you can either get trained independently, because there might be actual virtual training modules, or some in-house training support to ensure that your employees are on the journey. But I would definitely encourage that small business owners get the most out of their solutions first, because you will often find fewer technology solutions take you further, the better trained your workforce and team and employee sets actually are. So definitely please take the time and make that commitment. Over to you, Mike.
So Nastassha, I'm coming to the last question in our discussion this morning. And of course, this sounds like a crazy question, but I'm going to ask it anyway because it's important. How do I know if I need technology in my business, Nastassha?
I love the fact that you emphasize the word, because Mike, we are in the future, and the future is digital, and future businesses are either technology businesses or technology enabled businesses. So your journey might be different to that of your, because you could be in a line of business like manufacturing, feel like, oh, technology might not help me at all. But if you think about technology a little bit broader than just websites and digital marketing, if you think about the data analytics actually out of using technology solutions, you can actually improve the productivity of your manufacturing plant by literally incorporating digital analytics. So no matter what business you're in, know what your future plans or direction You have got to have an effective digital transformation strategy, which is why we're at Vodacom are here to help you on your journey, because it can be quite complex. Certain small businesses may be about what role are they going to play in the metaverse, while other people are still thinking about how do I set up a Google business profile. And we know the journey for everybody is very different, and the needs are very different, and the priorities are very different. So go and visit the VHub platform, go and engage the content, and if there are any topics that you would really like for us to cover that will enable you better answer this question about how technology can help take your business further, please do reach out either via our advisors, through our different pages, or even get in contact with me directly, because this is a topic I'm so passionate about and really want to ensure that SMEs, get the full support and attention. Over to you, Mike.
Nastassha, thank you for that. Nastassha Dooks, your insights always appreciated. We're truly grateful for your time that you've donated this morning. And of course, the Vodacom Executive Head of SME and SOHO, and of course, the Vodacom Business, your insights, your ongoing support, not only for the NSBC, but for SME South Africa. Truly grateful. And I know we've got many more coming up over the next year and beyond. So, and also, for our audience out there, if you have anything on your mind around any issue, please send us an email, and I'll address it with Nastassha, and we can come up with topics and based on what you want to also us to talk about and discuss. So to our audience out there, truly grateful for your time. Without you, we can't do what we do. We thank you for following us. I see the same faces and new ones all the time, and your support is appreciated. And but I certainly hope, and I know Nastassha does too, that if there's something important that you can take away today that can make a difference to you and your business, then we've achieved our objective here this morning. But Nastassha, before I say goodbye, I'm not sure if you've got a closing word.
And thank you for the opportunity to do a bit of a closing. Guys, I understand, to everybody listening, I understand that this can be quite an intimidating topic. The one thing is to go out and partner with people that can help you along the way. This is one of the spaces that I'm actually really encouraging, even amongst our peers, a lot more competitiveness in the space, because the only people that get to benefit is, actually everybody that gets to benefit is the SME community, you guys, and all of us. So a little bit of healthy competition within the space is completely welcome amongst myself and all of our peers. But reach out on the platforms, use the solutions and platforms that are made available. And as Mike mentioned, if it's not something that we have on, we've covered in a particular topic this far, we will pull together all the resources that we need to make sure that we comfortably cover the actual topic. Just yesterday, we did a masterclass on cybersecurity with one of our, product leads, and we had a set of SMEs joining that as well, because what does cybersecurity mean for small businesses? So there's multiple little forums and multiple little channels, and through the NSBC and through our partnership, we can bring all of these assets together. So Mike, thank you for what you guys do within this. I think also thank you for giving Vodacom Business the platform to engage with your audience, and to please do keep on doing what you're doing. We're very excited to be a partner of the NSBC, and we look forward to a longer standing, sustainable partnership in the future.
Nastassha, thank you for those kind words, and to all our audience out there, stay close with us and embrace technology, and find the right technology. If you need assistance on that, we at NSBC can certainly assist you with our partners like Vodacom. And, it can really enhance growth. It could save costs. It could put you in the right direction, but it can also professionalize your business and allow you to compete with anyone out there. So to everyone out there, I know we haven't answered all your questions. It's always impossible to do that, but please pop them on an email, info@nsbc.africa. And of course, we'll get that to Nastassha for her comments around those questions we haven't had the opportunity to answer. Catherine Werner, thank you for that kind words. Appreciate you being here this morning. And yes, everyone out there, thank you very much. Nastassha, have a wonderful day further. I look forward to engaging soon again.
Awesome. Thanks, and to you and the listeners. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.